Hey, Rick, how you doing? How are the kids?
Good, thank you.
You know, I just can't stop thinking of Leslie. She was such a wonderful lady.
I thought a great deal of you, too.
Well, if there's anything I can do, please call on me.
You needn't stick around for this, Bert.
Okay.
Just a few questions.
I have already told you everything, Commissioner.
A lot of lies.
Does he have to be here?
How long did you work for Brock?
I already told you.
Tell me again. What was it? Year, 2 years, 6 months? What?
What difference does it make?
I'm trying to establish how cozy you two were together.
All right. I was with his company for 2 months. I hardly ever saw him.
As the vice president of ARB Finance, with no previous financial background. You know, I really find that intriguing. How'd you manage to land such a cushy job? As the vice president, no less. Huh? How'd you do that? Would you like me to give you help? Brock never hired you because of your financial acumen. He hired you for one reason and one reason only. To frame Rick here. Right?
You can't prove that.
Oh, lady, I've got enough proof to send you and that poor excuse for an employer up the river for a long, long time.
I never knew what Brock was going to do.
You bet along with it, didn't you?
Yeah?
Why?
I had to.
He forced you to?
No.
No. No, you saw a way to make a few quick bucks, didn't you? And you weren't too particular about what you had to do to pick them up.
I did it for my son.
What?
I wanted to see Mike again.
Well, why didn't you just come to us?
Because I didn't know who'd adopted him. Brock told me.
In exchange for framing Rick.
I told you, I swear, I did not know that that's what he was going to do.
You thought he was allowing you to sign a check for $25,000 to hand to Rick here out of the goodness of his heart?
I thought that money was going to be for my son's education.
Oh, get off it. No one's that nice.
All right. I knew that he was going to use it against you somehow, but I didn't know how.
When'd you find out?
Afterwards. Afterwards, when he claimed it was a bribe to reopen Talese Foods.
Why didn't you go to the police?
I was afraid. Brock threatened me. He said that if I didn't go along with his story, he'd drag me down with him. That's why I had to go online.
Did you ever, maybe just once through all of this, think of the pain that you were causing our family?
Rick, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you.
Did a lot more than that.
I did it for my son. That you have to believe.
Oh, yes, you really helped him a lot, didn't you?
All right. Told you what you wanted to know. What's going to happen?
Okay, I want a full confession from you.
All right.
Then what?
And I hand it over to the DA.
That means it goes to court?
Well, first I get a formal statement from you, pressing charges after that.
Now, what if I don't want to press charges?
What?
I don't want this to the public.
Oh. You're concerned about Michael finding out I'm his mother, aren't you?
That's right. Unlike you, I happen to care a great deal about his feelings. He's had enough trauma already. You want to add to it?
Well, you understand, under normal circumstances, I'd push for a full prosecution.
Yeah, but I think this case has a few extenuating circumstances, doesn't it?
You want to drop the whole thing?
Basically.
Let her and Brock walk off scot-free.
No. I want you to sign an agreement that you will never make any claim for Mike whatsoever.
I did that when I gave him up.
Yeah, I want you to stick to it.
That it?
No, I don't want her to ever try to even see him again. I want her to leave us alone.
Okay. I can understand you not wanting to push ahead with this, but there's still the matter of clearing your name.
I would think that with her confession, Brock will stop hassling me.
What about the damage already done?
I don't know. I probably don't even care about that.
Well, I think a lot of your friends do, me included. Listen, how about if I confront Brock with Miss Blake's confession here?
Right, then what?
I'll offer to drop the charges against him in exchange for a public apology to you.
As long as he in no way mentions that Ginny is Mike's mother.
Whatever you want.
Fine, I'll buy that.
I'll sign whatever you like.
As long as Miss Blake here agrees with that.
I'll
Good
sign
chance.
anything.
And you'll stick to it.
Yes. I am sorry I caused this trouble.
You should have thought of that a long time ago before you even got involved in it.
I just wanted to see my baby again.
Just you remember that my conditions for dropping the charges are that you never, ever try to see him or make any claim on Mike whatsoever.
I understand.
Fine, Robert, if you'll excuse me, I want to be with my family.
Oh? Yeah, I think it's a real blessing to have a natural talent.
Well, you still have to work at it.
Of course. You seem to work very fast.
Oh, well, not always. It's so simple today. It's great. I knew something was wrong with it before, but without you, I couldn't tell what it was. You are a lifesaver, Ginny.
Oh, please, I'm sitting there like a lump.
One of my very, very most interesting lumps. You know what it was? You have these wonderful cheekbones, and all I had to do was highlight them to get exactly what I wanted.
That's all?
Yeah. Lucky me. It's usually not quite so easy. But from here on out, it's going to go very quickly.
You know, you must be feeling very good about yourself these days.
Why do you say that?
Well, it must be true. You have so many wonderful things to feel good about.
Oh, you mean my art show?
Well, your art show, but everything. I mean, you have a husband who loves you very much, and exciting career, and including, I might add, the security of having this wonderful artistic ability, plus the financial security of a family that can back you up. The chips are down.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure about all that.
Well, the point I'm making, Celia, is that those are things that nobody can take away from you. That's very enviable.
Yes, if I had all those things that you seem to think I have.
Oh, come on.
First of all, my career could be very short-lived. Talent, such as I may have, is only one element. Do you realize what could happen if those critics in New York give me a bad review?
Oh, come on, Celia. Some people say, I don't care what you say about me, just as long as you spell my name right.
Yes, well, I wish that were the formula, but somehow I doubt it. No. Ginny, if I don't get a good critical reception, then I am going to become one of those names to add to that very long list of people who became celebrities for 15 minutes.
Oh, well, I know exactly what you're saying. But at least you'll always be a quartermain. You'll always have that.
There are quartermains and there are quartermains. You are posing for one of the poor ones.
No kidding.
Yeah. Also one of the misguided relatives. I was suffering from false illusions, which, I might add, I have recovered from.
You should have come see me, Celia.
What?
I am the master of false illusions. We could have compared notes.
Well, there is one thing that I've found out for sure. Nothing is as it appears. Or should I say no one? So not even the high and almighty 40.
Rick! Stay where you are! Now, who's the doctor? I saw MD on the license plate out front on the car.
That's me. I'm the doctor. I'm evidently who you want.
All right,
Let her go.
Butch, Smitty, bring him in. Bring him in.
Look, you want money? I'll give you everything I've got. Just let her
Clear the counter.
go.
Get him on the counter. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
What's happened to the man?
He's been shot. And you're going to fix him up, Doc.
What's happened to the man?
He's been shot. And you're going to fix him up, Doc.
You're definitely locked inside.
Yeah?
Yes.
He's gonna be okay? You fix it up?
I can't fix him here. I need instruments. He needs to get to a hospital.
No hospitals! Look, Butch, Smitty, check out the rest of the house. See who's here. Who's here?
My baby? I'm a woman taking care of the baby. That's all. I'll take the lady along. Don't hurt him.
Listen, I'll go check the rest of the house.
Don't hurt anyone.
No one's gonna get hurt so long as you cooperate, Doc. Huh? Now look, fix him up.
I need instruments. Fusion, it's that simple.
Oh, my God.
You shut up!
Look, I can't help him anymore without blood.
Yeah? But that's the brakes. His luck just ran out. Me and my men will move on without him.
Fine, let's stop me. It's a good time right now.
Oh, you think you're pretty smart, don't you? I'm not leaving him here so he can rat on us. I'm not leaving him alive.
Tinny, how's the baby? Everyone all right?
It was fine. The baby is just about due to be fed right now.
Yeah? Well, that kid's not the only one who's hungry, lady. Hey, did you hear me?
What?
Now, you get out there and you fix some food for me and my boys. I mean, now.
Baby needs to be fed!
Look, you do it, I say, or else. Huh?
Hey, it's very simple. It takes 2 minutes to fill a bottle and feed the child.
Look, I am in charge here. And I say your wife starts hustling up some food for me and my men, and I mean move it. Now, if you two give me any more mouth, there's going to be a couple of dead cops in the other room. You got that? Come on, move it.
Hey, Smitty, look at this. Just like home.
Excuse me. May I, please go upstairs now and see my baby?
Go ahead. I'll take you upstairs. You can relieve the babysitter.
Wait. I'm gonna have to come back down and fix some bottles, though.
Did I miss anybody else upstairs?
Is the baby all right? Baby is fine. Lucy's baby's asleep.
Kitty, send that bag.
Yeah, I got it, Bart. Come on.
Ruby,
Peace.
is there something else you'd like? My helper seems to be
No,
busy.
thank you, Ruby. Do you want me to repeat that?
You were talking about Pete.
Yeah, that's what I'm proposing.
Doesn't sound like you.
Ruby, sit down. Come on. All right, listen. We both said a lot of things last week that we had no business saying.
You speaking for yourself?
All right, for myself. And I'm apologizing.
Well, I was out of line, too. Not my usual style. But you provoked
You're
me.
not wrong, Ruby.
Hey, I don't feel off the hook.
All right, so what more can I say?
Look, I'm sorry. It's just not my usual style, shooting my mouth off like that.
Right. But look, Ruby, what you know, what you think you know about Geller, it can't hurt him anymore.
Oh?
He's dead. He died in jail a long time ago. So that should end your problems that you think you have.
Yeah. Look, I don't usually am in the habit of busting people from the waterfront. And that includes you.
I know.
So about the only exception I can think to that is Geller.
All right, and if it'll help, I know that about you, and that's what's made it easier for me to come down here and apologize.
Well, I'm sorry, too. And I don't intend to repeat the performance.
So, peace?
Yeah, you got it. And it's a relief. You know, it wasn't easy staying away from the Webbers. I mean, Rick and Mike I just love.
Yeah, I know. They're pretty fond of you, too.
Well, it's a closed book.
Fine.
And furthermore, nobody will know one word of this from me.
Consider it never happened.
You got it.
All right, listen. One last thing, though. Think I can tear you out of this place Friday night?
Why?
Oh, there's a little party down at the studio. I got a new show.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And I think it'd be really nice if you came and helped celebrate with the family.
You know something? It sounds like fun.
Good. That'd mean a lot to Rick and Mike to have you there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But do you realize the doors that an opportunity like this will open
Yes,
for you?
Eric, I do realize.
Then why do I have to bend over backwards to talk you into taking this job?
Maybe I'm a little bit scared.
You're going to be great. You're a natural, Ginny.
You should know.
That's right. This is my studio. And you think that I would give this job to anyone unless they could get the job done right?
No.
Now, you come across perfectly well on television.
Okay.
You have a great rapport with the audience and your guests. You're articulate. You ask incisive questions. You'd be the perfect hostess for this syndicated show. Now, that's my pitch. You've heard it for the last time? It's yes or no?
Yes.
And I need an answer right away. What'd you say?
I said I'll do it.
That's it?
That's it, as far as I'm concerned.
No more arguments?
No more arguments, not from me anyway.
What about your husband?
I've talked to Rick, and he says he will not stand in my way.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Ginny. You made the right decision.
I hope so.
You'll have no regrets. I couldn't be happier. Consider that a seal on the professional pact. Sort of our handshake. Closing the deal.
Do that one more time, and the deal's off.
Scorpio's heard something. He's ordered a news blackout. Nothing.
Well, I would have gone down to the police station. But I just couldn't face Robert. I don't understand him. Frisco's supposed to be his friend. Why would he act like this? And to think Frisco would be a killer, now I think that's just a little bit ridiculous.
All right, listen. We're all on your side. We all agree. I don't know what's going on in Robert's head either, Felicia. Maybe it's the old cliche. He's a cop. He's doing his job.
Nobody believes this bit about Frisco being a killer.
Felicia, right now, we're trying to find him. And Derek has agreed to let me interview Tony on the show today.
But we haven't been able to get through to Tony on the van, and time's running out.
Mm-hmm. Well, isn't there a radio on the van?
I don't know. Some idiotic thing. The damn thing's out of commission.
Felicia, what about you? I mean, would you be willing to go on the air, make a pitch to Frisco to come back home, that his family cares about him, they're concerned, and they're behind him? Would you?
Oh, well, I don't know if I could do it. I'm afraid I'd break. No, I know I would. I'd break.
But Felicia, don't you see, besides Tony, you're the logical one to reach out to Frisco.
Mm-hmm. You know I'd do anything for him, but
All right, then, please. Felicia, it'll be the two of us. I'll be up there with you.
It's just that I'm so desperate. I'm worried about his safety.
There you have it. Tell him. On camera. Tell him how you feel. Please?
All right. If Tony doesn't get here in time, I'll do it.
That's great. We're very grateful. Right now, let's get you a cup of coffee and find you a nice, quiet place to calm your nerves. Come on.
Go. Sure.
Hello there,
Oh.
Mr. Barrington.
Hi, Carol. Carol, this is Ginny Blake.
Oh, Jim Blake Weber. My role model.
Yeah, what was, Carol's coming on the show. Well, she's coming on the staff pretty soon. And, well, why don't you two talk, and I'm going to see that Felicia's taken care of. And Carol, Ginny can answer any questions you
Listen, if Tony doesn't make it, I'll introduce you and bring you on, okay?
We got the message,
We
didn't
got the message. Just no guarantees he's going to make it. Okay? You'll be fine. All right, let's do it, kids. Hello. I'm Ginny Blake Weber, and welcome to Teen Time. Today is a very sad day in the Asian quarter of Port Charles. If any of you, our Asian friends, are watching, we know that you are mourning the very sudden death, tragic death, of a young man named Tae Chung. Late last week, Tae Chung was run down by a speeding car, an irresponsible driver, and an even more irresponsible driver because he left the scene of the accident. By now, all of Port Charles knows that after the incident occurred, Police Commissioner Scorpio arrested singer Frisco Jones for the crime. And to the friends and the family, and to all of us here at WLPC who work with Frisco, The news was a stunning blow and quite unbelievable to all of us. How could a young man like Frisco commit such a crime? In the interest of getting to the truth, Commissioner Scorpio was invited here to make some comments. But the only comment he would make is that Frisco Jones is no better than any other common criminal who's been charged with a felony. Frisco Jones has been out on bail for 24 hours now. He's not been seen or heard from since his release. We would like to know why. Is he all right? Why hasn't he contacted his family, his friends, the people who love him since he's been released? Frisco's close friend, Felicia Cummings, is here with us this afternoon. And Felicia has something to say to Frisco. Felicia? And I hope you enjoy the evening. Our bar's right over there. Why don't you help yourself?
Have a good time. Good to meet you. Well, starting to pack up a little. Look now. How do you do? Good to see you. Thank you very much. Robert, how you doing? Mike? We'll see you. How you doing?
Congratulations, Barrington. Sounds to me like you pulled off a real coup here.
Well, the coup was getting Ginny and Frisco. The rest of it's easy.
Congratulations. Frisco?
I'm Ginny Blake. I don't believe we've met. Well, welcome to Port
I can safely say that without these two, there wouldn't be any syndication. So to commemorate the occasion, I'd like to present Ginny and Frisco with these two plaques. Now, I know you two will have awards on your walls years to come, but I hope there'll always be room for these two. Remember, I gave you your start. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ginny Blake. I hope that's not an omen of things to come.
No, I just thought the evening needed a little comic relief.
Right. And, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frisco Jones. Thank you. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Port Charles' newest and brightest TV stars, Ginny Blake and Frisco Jones. If you need to refill your glasses, now's the time to do it, because the musical portion of our show will begin shortly with a performance by Frisco.
She and I go way back. I know all about her background. She is one very interesting woman, let me tell you.
Ginny, no. You're going to sit down with Mike over there. I will bring you a plate of food. Let's go. Thank you.
I'm all right. I think I am.
Sure you're all right.
I'm fine. Just a little weak from hunger.
Food, I'll take care of that, right?
Wow, you're a tough lady to reach. I just wanted to wish you all the very best. You worked very hard to get what you wanted, and you deserve what you're getting. By all means, you deserve it. Nice to see you.